Alright, at long last, I'm back. We're taking a look at Ruby Storm today, which has gotten a shot in the arm since the last time you've seen me play it in Historic. This deck is now timeless viable, if you're asking me, and it is a really darn fun deck to play. So some of the new cards that we got: Metamorphose, common in a lot of combo and Storm decks. It does not ritual, but it does let you filter mana into different colors, which is pretty good. Previously, in the Historic variant, you've seen me use Strike It Rich to get Treasures, which allows us to cast Tendrils of Agony and get a different Stormwind that way. This deck can do the same, although we're not playing Tendrils in this sideboard, and we're going for a more traditional Grape Shot or Empty the Warrens backup. This also lets you draw a card, which is pretty good. So it's a cantrip that goes mana neutral. Absolutely great in a deck like this. We also finally have a new card, Storm of Memories, which has come to us from the Avatar set. This has been pretty game-changing for Ruby Storm. This lets you cast stuff out of your graveyard without paying its mana cost, and with the other new card, Seething Song, the 3 to 5 mana red ritual, if we're able to cast that for free, then it becomes a 0 to 5 mana ritual, which is super strong, and being able to make that happen pretty much guarantees you a win. We're going with Past in Flames for card advantage, and in general, card advantage, mana advantage, and a finisher are the three things that you're looking out for in this deck. So when we have things like our Firebrain Scheme, our exile-based card advantage, Ren's Resolve, Glimpse of the Impossible, with Past in Flames, we're able to dig through our deck pretty quickly. And if we're able to discount these with all of our mana advantage spells, such as Burgi, our Ral, our Ruby Medallions, to make things cost a little bit less, we should be able to just cast everything, get all the cards, get to our combo, kill the opponent. Some cool things that you can do in this deck are Wish as protection. We have Pact of Negation in the sideboard. So if we're on a turn where we have enough mana to spare, we can go Wish, hold up Pact of Negation, and then go for our combo. Sometimes this does hit people. We'll see if it hits anybody today. But, you never know. Otherwise, Wish can find our Grape Shot, our Empty the Warrens as our backup win con if opponent has any sort of hexproof. And then there's just a bunch of things that we might possibly need. Storm the Memories if we can't find our other one. Meltdown, deal with some artifacts. Wear Down to deal with enchantments like Leyline of Sanctity. And that's about it. Galvanic Relay, Storm of Memories for our card advantage. This deck rocks. I really love playing it. We have Chrome Mox for some Burgi mana and some mana in case we just generally need it. This deck really can do it all. Let's just go play some games. Have a good time. Here we go. This episode of Full Control MTG is brought to you by Patreon and your viewership. If you want to support the channel financially, the Full Control MTG Patreon is the best place to do so. With a Shockland tier, you get access to videos as soon as they are recorded and edited. Don't wait to get your hands on another Full Control MTG deck list. Otherwise, it's your support for the channel that keeps me going. Thanks for being here, and enjoy the video. Alright, here we go. We have a pretty decent hand. You love to see mana discount and mana, in addition to our red impulse draw. Alright, we get to hide that we are on anything other than a deck that's just playing basic mountains, although opponent has possibly got a Balustrade Spy kill for us. Turn 1. Alright, they'll just entomb the Balustrade Spy, and we know that we have about a turn to win here. Oh, never mind. We are probably just getting nice lands, am I right? It looks like we are getting comboed turn 2. They'll be playing the variant that has both World Spineworm and Progenitus. Looks like just 2 of each. Or just 1 of each, rather. Yeah, so 2 cards left in deck. We do not have targeted draw, unfortunately. Ancestral Recall would be nice if we could have it in red. So, fortunately this means that we cannot win. It is just impossible. We can play a Ruby Medallion, let them know that we were on Ruby Storm, and go to game 2. Opponent will get their whole deck out on the battlefield here, and we will take lethal damage. Bang, bang. Alright, well, that was a pretty quick showing of what the historic format, or the timeless format's looking like right now. We'll take another hand with a very similar situation, but we do get a turn 1 Ruby Medallion, which is nice. I'm probably going to be getting rid of my Burgi. I mean, I could probably just get rid of Firebrain this game. That does mean that I am going to be insulated against a kill spell on Burby, so that's pretty good. With Ruby Medallion out, Manamorphose does become mana positive, which is great. We will just hang a Burgy out, see if they're on any sort of counter magic, which looks like they might be. Okay, maybe it was just Brainstorm. Dimir Reanimator could be a possibility. Who knows? Alright. And they will go Oracle of Alpha. We do have a combo turn coming up here. Alright, let's see what our cards can find us. So we're going to Burgy. Pretty much the only thing that we could possibly need is green. I'm going to go just full red for now. I don't think we're going to need it. Metamorphose again. Functioning kind of just as Dark Ritual, which is cool. Then we'll hit a Ren's Resolve and try to go from here. So this will be mana neutral. Glimpse is 1 mana negative, but we do find Seething Song, so that's great. We'll add some more mana here, and then we're probably going to end up just Valakut Awakening the rest of our hand away. Alright, so the mana is totally dealt with here. Highway Robbery can discard our land, or can sacrifice our land. We go full optimal here. We do find a Ral. So Storm count is looking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, was it? Yeah, so I think the next Ral flip would have worked. Then we just go Ral -8, cast some more cards, find Wish, go into the sideboard, get Grape Shot. Cool. Well, executed the combo. Let's try to do it again. Alright, here we go. This time we don't have Burgy, but we do have Ruby Medallion, and that can find her. Happy with it. What I'm not super happy with is the lack of lands. I did not realize that was a one-lander. Well, we still have something like 18 plus 4, around 21 hits at a land here. Oh, and we hit it, never punished. So with Seething Song, we can start to kind of go off here, or at least dig a decent way towards our Burgy. Looks like this is just going to be Mario Energy, maybe White-Black Energy, although I'm not really familiar with that. They're going to Strip Mine me away, which is actually kind of an issue. Hopefully Highway Robbery allows us to find a land. I'll probably end up going Ren's Resolve as a result. I hit a land. That's actually not a land, unfortunate. We could go Ruby Medallion for a second time if we find a land. That could be good. So okay, it is the Mardu Energy. Static Prison's brutal for me, actually. We can still combo out from under this, but now it just takes some specific draws. We must hit a land here. If we can't hit a land, then we kind of get screwed out of this game, and that's a bad keep. Alright. Backup Ruby Medallion. Do they have backup Strip Mine? We are in a situation where our Ral Monsoon Mage triggers could become a threat to our life total. Opponent's going mega over there with the Ocelot Prides. Super crazy.
May our axes strike.
The Goblin Bombardment represents lethal here. Alright, we'll have this turn to combo. And this time we do have 2 lands, okay. We're never getting other Ruby Medallion back. We find a Raw Monsoon Mage. It's not bad, so we'll go Seething Song. We'll go Raw. We go Highway Robbery, sacking a mountain. We go to 3 life. We'll sack a land. Draw 2. Okay, that's Seething Song again. Got me some more mana. We probably need to just flip the roll here, I think. I don't think I want to just die. And we're probably going to plus our roll here to get some looks with Glimpse the Impossible. Alright, gotta find a Burgy here. Seething Song will help me do it. So will Manamorphose. Red. Find Glimpse again. There's a Glimpse. Ren. 10 mana left. There's our Burgy. Alright, let's do it. And now we just play the solitaire here. Seething Song. We're definitely past Raw Storm if we ever get another one, although I'm not sure I want to be doing that with him. Or like, I don't really want to be taking the risks there. Chrome boxes don't really matter now. The Glimpse again. We kind of not hit well here. Okay, Burgie 2. Burgie 2 means that we can go Harnfell and get man out of the Highway Robbery. So we will exile top. Well, you know what? Okay, I'm going to play the Highway Robbery from exile first, sacking the land. Just in case we hit Valakut and want to use that instead. So Firebrain Scheme, I would rather be using that. And there's our Valakut Awakening, so we are in fact paid off for that. We will use it. Drawing 3 cards. 1, 2. Draw 3. Alright. And then there's our Storm of Memories. So we'll probably just go with the Storm of Memories, I'm thinking. We'll just get a little bit more value with Metamorphose, though. Red. More Burgie. So then now we have no more mana that we can work with. I will put out a land so that we have a land to sacrifice once our storm hits something. So we'll go Storm of Memories here. We'll be getting a lot of stuff out of this. Seething Song for free, that ramps us for 5. We are now just waiting until we top off a Grape Shot. 20 cards left in deck. There is a chance that we deck and then kill ourselves. Hopefully Metamorphoses get hit first. There's our Grape Shot, so we have lethal. Sort of lethal. Alright, 1, 2. Probably should have declined that one. Yeah, you can decline the draw, so I'm not going to kill myself. Unless I misclick. Yeah, we'll take the Seething Song. Our storm is amazingly high right now, and then we're basically just looking to finish it out here. Highway Robbery. We will decline the Highway Robbery. There's Glimpse. Probably just do these because they look far enough. Glimpse again. That's 13 cards left in deck. And then once we hit Wish, we can probably just get rid of the rest of these. Grape Shot says we're at 28. We still need to go a little bit further. Past in Flames, Highway Robbery. I believe, since we only have 7 cards left, I can just decline the Highway Robbery. Seething Song, we're happy to see that. And 7 cards left still, just make sure that we don't mess this one up. Bang, bang. We hit Ren's Resolve, 6 cards left. Go down to 4. Seething Song. Did I miss something? Where's Wish? Did I exile it somehow? We have 3 cards left. I may have missed exiling it. That's a little bit awkward. We'll continue to exile the tops here. Alright, and then now we're just going to start not casting these. I will choose to cast the other side, so that we can continue our storm, and now we are at enough to kill our opponent. So we can just decline the rest of these, and then take our lethal Grape Shot. Cool. Alright, yeah, so I think, let me double check, is Wish exiled? Oh yeah, it was one of the first ones I exiled, apparently. Alright, cool. So we found it anyway, did not need the Wish. Was a little bit worried about our storm count there, though, but we did have a bunch of Chrome boxes that could have gotten us there. Alright, opponent's going to let me put all these on the stack, which is honestly convenient for the video. They pretty much just hit their get rid of full control moment. I'm roping here. You just gotta finish putting these on the stack before that expires, and then we have the win. I mean, that's definitely one of the more full Ruby Storm kills that I've had here. Just being able to absolutely dome the opponent. Alright, and then we get to see all these go down. Pretty solid win. Definitely very exact. So it kind of shows that with this build, you can really storm out with just the Ruby Medallion. In the past, in the historic version, if you didn't have your Berkey and Ruby Medallion down, you'd be kind of hurt and would really not have a high chance to be able to actually execute the combo. But now, I mean, you see with the rituals, you can really just get there anyway. Alright, guess I'll let the rest of these finish off, and I'll see you in the next one. Come check out the FullControlMTG website. We've got detailed decklist write-ups, links to all of our content organized by archetype, and a blog with sideboard guides, tips, and thoughts about different formats. I'll be seeing you there. Alright, we've taken a decent hand here. Mountain, Great Furnace, Ruby Medallion is our start. Opponents low rolled me a little bit here, but they do appear to be here and ready to go. Ooh, looks like it's an affinity matchup. We'll be fast. But we should hopefully be faster, because they need to have an attack step. Ruby Medallion. Now we can ritual kind of heavy with Metamorphose. It is maybe just worth going for it. So I'd be 3, 4, 5 mana, Ren's Resolve, then Past in Flames. Seems pretty solid. But nothing else, that'll get me very close to the Ruby turn. Alright, I like what I'm seeing. Oh, this is the weapons manufacturing deck. You will absolutely see me playing this soon. I really love this deck. It's so cool. Okay, here's a mountain. Here's a Metamorphose. Let's draw 2 red. Or make 2 red, rather. And I think I'm going to save the next one for a little bit later. Like, I won't read on the other Metamorphose. We find some lands. Let's just clear those out. Ren's Resolve. I think I'm probably not discarding a card here. I will do the Metamorphose. And awkwardly, I've not left myself enough mana to Past in Flames, which sucks. So it's going to have to be a pass the turn Past in Flames. We'll exile top 2 with Firebrain Scheme, see if we hit anything. Hey, a Raw, that's pretty good. Alright, let's see if they have removal.
Luck will break my way.
I guess I can Highway Robbery, discarding Barbarian Ring. Alright, not enough Rawls. Or, not enough Raw hits. So we'll have to pass the turn here. So now we can just go Firebrain Scheme, Past in Flames. Yeah, it seems pretty decent. We'll just kind of have a similar situation as last turn. Their Drix Interlacer is going to go pretty crazy here off of weapons manufacturing. Landlord Navigator, sure. Healing Magpie. Yeah, I'm not really worried about that. Krang, though, is a little bit awkward. He can hit pretty hard. We can throw Rawl in the way, I suppose. Or maybe even flip him to the Walker side and maybe decide to attack him instead of me. Okay, so I think we might just die to the Krang. I wonder what their method for sacking all the munitions are. It looks like they're on mono blue. How is this mono blue? Why do they have red? Where did they get the red for this? I have no idea. But basically, Rottenmouth Viper for me is the way that when I play this deck, I sacrifice all my tokens. They are doing something different. So take a big draw with Drix Interlacer. Promox can get them more red. Oh, that Tormod script is so brutal. So, what does that mean for me? I mean, I'm going to crack off Past in Flames and they're just going to Tormod script me. So I think that's going to be what I lead off on. Awkward because now my mana is kind of messed up. So, I mean, I kind of just have to do this, right? There's really no option. So we do this, they crack off Tormod script. Then I just try to, I have to hit something that makes me go mana positive in either one of these two. Alright. Got it. That's a 1 for turn. I don't think we can rationalize doing that, and we're gonna die anyway. Firebrain Scheme, got a hit. that does not look like a hit. Yeah, that's the Burgie that we really wish we could have had. Alright, well, we will play our highway robbery here. And I think Ral will need to stay back to block the Krang. Doesn't have trample, right? Yeah. So we'll have to decline this. We will discard a card here, being the Ruby Medallion. Malekith Awakening. Yeah, so we have to take a big hit here. It will not be lethal, which is cool. I mean, I think they're probably going to kill me with Kappa Cannoneer, but, like, you never know. At least they don't have it on board now. Alright, Critical Emissary pretty much means I'm going to die. But I will play it out. I mean, that's an unfortunate find. It's a good include by them. Torment's Grip is solid. Fortunately, no Urza Saga yet in this arena client that we can use in the build that they're playing right now, but once that gets printed, if it ever does, it's going to be crazy. Alright, so I go to 1. It's convenient that I'm letting Ral die, because he would probably have killed me. Okay, I mean, Burgie Ruby Medallion, it's not impossible. We have literally exactly the amount of cards to play here. Kind of crazy. So, cannot play this Raw, so I'll probably discard that. When I do my Malekith Awakening, I'll draw 3. Ooh, improvise counter target spell is what I'm expecting here. They will have the Metallic Rebuke. Let's see what our 2 cards, or what our 3 cards would have been here off of the Burgie. Does not matter. Yeah, and I mean, if they did not have it, we would have comboed off most likely. So opponents kind of just had it twice here, both with the Torment's Crypt and the Metallic Rebuke. We'll never know how long they held that for, but that is a good game to the opponent. I think they earned that one for sure. They'll go Drix Interlacer again and draw like half their deck. It is crazy that this thing with the Perpetual Intensification is just such a good card draw spell in Artifact decks. It's so incredible. Anyway, we get hit here for like about 1,000. Alright, if they try to play another one of those, I am going to just go ahead and end this one here. I mean, they have such a kill, but honestly, you know what? I have long combo turns. We'll give them their long combo turns, even though this one is a little bit excessive. Maybe they're trying to go show me a Arcbad Ravager. I think that could be probably the way that they plan to sacrifice all those munitions tokens. That is triple Cannoneer. They are doing the thing. Alright, man. I think that's enough. This recording's gone on about 8 minutes now. I'll give them maybe about 20 seconds to wrap it up, then I'm just gonna concede. Okay, yeah, that's too much. We're going to the next game. Last game of the round, here we go. It's a Burgie Manamorphose hand. Kinda feels bad without our Ruby Medallion. Though, beyond this, it's a decent hand. Let's try it. You know, not every turn you can have your mana reduction. Start with Furnace. We will begin with Ren's Resolve, just looking for something. Taking damage off the Barbarian Ring sucks right now, but it is nice when one of those can finish off the opponent. Ideal is a land and spell that we want to cast. That's functionally the same thing. So we'll probably just end up going Ring to play the exiled spells. What am I discarding the Highway Robbery though? I can Metamorphose, Highway Robbery, but I think this is better for when I eventually find my Ruby. This is screaming Mardu energy to me. We can kill that deck, as you saw earlier in the video. A Johnny? A Johnny. Alright. Don't sleep on the Grape Shot killing a Johnny. That does sometimes work. Seething Song now kind of changes the math here. Yeah, that Seething Song into Burgie, into Metamorphose, do some stuff. I think it's a pretty high chance they're able to kill Bergie on the crackback, so let's just take our mini Metamorphosis rituals here. Find a Rawl, that's huge. That means that now Metamorphosis goes super hard. So our storm for the turn is 1, 2.
Another day, another job.
3 for the turn, and I'm going to be counting just the Rawl relevant tokens for the Rawl relevant storms. So it's 3. Glimpse. That's 4, so not enough. Okay, good. Some one cost things. 5. Need one more. 6. Alright, so now we're clear to do raw things. Metamorphosis is great. Let's do that, and then I think we should be able to combo here. Alright, we'll take action, and that should be a roll at 8 or 9. It's a 9.
Dude, you don't want to get zapped?
We'll roll minus here.
Now that's what I call an epic
Song,
experiment.
cast all the stuff, go into Wish. We will do Wish here for the Pact of Negation coverage. Opponent sees that we have it. We will take the 5th and final round. Alright, well, I mean, kind of as much of a showcase as I hoped for it to be. This deck's great. You should definitely play it. It is worth whatever you need to craft. A lot of things are pretty inexpensive for this. I mean, really, you're just crafting a playset of Bergie, Rawl, and the and your Ruby Medallion. Some things that you may have had left over if you've been playing this game for a while. Yeah, I mean, all in all, pretty great league. Good to be back and recording videos here and there. Don't expect something every day, but we will have some content coming. Thanks for sticking around if you found the channel and you're one of the new people. Do the like, comment, YouTube stuff. Because I am absolutely not in the good graces of the YouTube algorithm, and we gotta fix that. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.